All right, Road Rants for the Black and White Network. This is got to be one in my top 5 worst videos I've ever had to make. But I wanted to make it because more attention needs to be on it. And I've done some bad ones. Cannon Hennett, the young boy that was killed last year, I believe it was. David Dorn being killed in the riots from the BLM. It was another one. And this one's terrible because it has to do with animal cruelty. I rescue animals. I have for years. Or I used to. The animals I've got now were part of my rescues, and they're sort of the unhomables at this point. So they'll stay with me for good. And in the last year, I've buried 2 of them. Well, this has to do with the police and animals, and it's just awful. I'm warning you, this is not for the weak. You know, if you're bothered by this kind of thing, you might want to bump out of here. This is from the New York Post. Kansas police officer's puppy beheaded in targeted attack. This is that baby right there. Look at him. God dang. Sons of bitches. Kansas police are still searching for suspects responsible for beheading an officer's beloved German Shepherd puppy named Ranger in an alleged targeted attack. Support has poured in for the Parsons Police Department officer's family, who were left devastated after they found the body of their 3-month-old puppy lying in the backyard with his head severed on December 3rd. Sergeant Jason Ludwig told the Post on Monday that there have been no substantial leads so far in the case, but they hope someone will come forward when the reward pool is increased. The condolences and pledges to help raise a reward fund are coming from across the nation. It's definitely overwhelming, the support that we're getting, Ludwig said. Honestly, you're not going to hear a lot of police departments say it, but it thanks to the media for getting the word out. So we're hoping that we can raise the reward amount, and hopefully that will loosen some lips. As of right now, we haven't got any new leads or anything, unfortunately. The reward has gone up from the initial amount of $1,000 to $3,000, but that could change as donations keep coming. Investigators said that there are several factors that led them to believe the incident was a targeted attack on the officer who owned Ranger. Ranger was outside in the backyard around 7 a.m. on December 3rd, and at some point was led outside and killed in another area. Ranger's remains were dumped back into the officer's backyard and found around 2 p.m., Ludwig said. Quote, there was no doubt that they knew this was an officer's dog, Ludwig said. The officer had their patrol vehicle in the front yard, so they knew. It was fenced in, and the dog had ample room to play. There was a lack of evidence that it was killed there, so we know someone let it out of the yard. There was a piece of the puppy's lower jaw still attached to the body when it was tossed back into the yard, but a majority of the head is still missing. Good God. Neighbors also turned in video to the police, but investigators either did not find any usable footage or the cameras were not recording at the time of the incident, Ludwig said. The officer did not have a camera in the backyard. Officials said animal abuse and cruelty are often precursors to other crimes such as assault, domestic violence, and homicide. The Parsons Police Department is accepting donations for a reward fund, and anyone who has information can call 620-421-7082 or email at tips@parsonspd.com. Once again, that's 620-421-7082 or email tips@parsonspd.com. Parsons Police Chief Robert Spinks is urging anyone with information to come forward. We have hundreds of people in the community that are avid dog lovers. Spinks said in a press release, please put your ears to the ground. Let us know if you hear anything. This was not just a killing of a dog. It was a brutal mutilation of a beloved pet and attempted threat to one of our officers. Ranger the puppy was a pet and a family member. We are thanking the community for comforting thoughts and prayers. And once again, let's just look at that baby. Oh, God dang, that tears me up. So I wanted to get this video out there, get a little more traction. It'll probably just get several thousand views on here. I wish this channel was as big as the sports channel, because this video will probably get 100,000 views on it. But, you know, it is what it is. I can only do so much. It's just terrible. It's terrible that somebody would do that to a law enforcement officer, to any animal. It's despicable. That's the lowest form of human being, in my opinion, that would do something like this. And I just can't imagine. I just can't imagine. This is horrifying. It's like something out of a horror movie. You know, there are people in this world capable of doing such horrible things to animals and to children. But sometimes you see one and it's just like, whoa, this is horror movie kind of crap right here. Tell me what you think, Black and White Network fans. I know this is a grim video, but it needed some attention. It did. Peace. I'm out.